It never really changes on either gender. We're always trying to win conference, and then I guess that's goal number one. But one of the things we're trying to expand on this year is we're joining a new conference. It's basically Atlantic Region. It's kind of like a version of our old ECAC. So then beyond just going to conference, we're kind of recreating some goals we've had in the past of getting more people to postseason meets. That Atlantic Region meet that we're joining is kind of like a segue going into the national championship, so it's a good way for people that maybe aren't at that national championship level yet to have another really good competitive meet for them to go to, so our goal is to get as many people there, ultimately nationals, as possible.
So last year, one of my big issues was sleep and hydration and eating right, and most of my focus was on practice and lifting. So this year I want to focus more on getting enough sleep, hydrating, eating properly, and getting enough protein, focusing on my own personal health, so that way I can benefit from our workouts and running and lifting at practice.
So over the summer, I have trained multiple days, as much as I could, to get on the pit as a pole vaulter and fix my flaws to become a better vaulter. As some may know, or the team has you've seen from last year, I just fell short of going to nationals by 3 places, and that has really motivated me throughout the summer to keep going and vault and lead up to everything to here now to our season beginning.
For the women, we're lucky again to have a pretty well-rounded team across the throws and all events. We're bringing a few people back, like Vanessa Blows in the throws, who'll be really helpful in the shop and a few other events. Marty Thorpe is going to be a really good jumper for us across all events. Jordan Luciano also, Genevieve Albert-Elise, we got those covered pretty well. Got some really good short sprinters like Amy Badman and Cam Wheeler. And then really just across all events we're going to be pretty strong. Distance as well, with Carly coming back, someone that qualified for nationals last year. So at the conference level, we should have enough depth to be pretty competitive that day, but as I kind of mentioned with our goals, one of the things we're shooting for is getting more people in national championships in Boston indoors, and then ultimately in outdoors out towards Cleveland. So Carly's certainly someone that comes to mind. Anna Osmond is someone we're trying to get over the hump to get to nationals, possibly a 4x1 is a group we're looking to get there. So we've got other people that are candidates for that, try and get to the next level.
As far as training goes, for the team in general, last year we didn't have a strength program that was separate from our practices, and our coaches kind of just put together workouts for us to do in the weight room. But this year we're actually working with the strength coach of the school, Coach Tom Long, and he puts together workouts for us. He composes them and then gives them to our coaches to approve or disapprove on some lifting things. So we started earlier on that this year than we usually do. The practices for the lifting were mandatory, and I think that's going to get us in such great shape for this year. It's already improving our effort at practice and how well we're doing in our performances, so I'm really excited to see how that takes us.
So in past years, our training has taken peaks and lows, and to prepare each athlete for the long-term effect of the season, therefore reducing injuries. This year we took a different aspect of it to have different forms of training, from on the track to on pits and even pools, and other ways to make a better athlete, overall well-rounded character. And last year we had reduced weeks and high intensity weeks to prepare for conferences or bigger meets, conferences. Past years we did ECACs. We didn't have that last year. We had nationals, so you pick and choose when you do a down week and a high intensity workout. This year we took a major priority in intensifying the workouts in the beginning, or at least they feel, for me and some other athletes that I've talked to, that it feels more intense now. It's more of a workout, cardio wise, to get ahead of the competition before the season actually starts.
For the men, as with the women, we're pretty well rounded. We should be pretty covered in the throws. We have a lot of really good depth that may even be the strength of our team this year with John Anthony, Tyler Bergsma, Derek Scott, a number of people. I'm missing a number of guys because St. Mastro got really, really good depth in the men's throws. Our jumps, Brian Stock's going to lead that, and some other guys like DJ Hibbert who are coming up in the long jump. Our short sprints are certainly going to be taken care of or covered really well with Zion coming off an All-American campaign outdoors. We got some other really good sprinters we're excited about, like Taylor Porter McPherson. John Spurks will be great in the hurdles. Then obviously with the distance, like Greg Gindle making nationals last year. We've got a couple of the guys like Justin Beasley-Turner and Devin Harris who are right around the cusp of going to nationals. So for expectations, we're going to try and win conference like any year. I mean, we'll see how the season plays out, if that's realistic or not, but that's certainly an objective we have going into the season. Then we're trying to get more people nationals. Scott Goodwin was someone that's definitely cracking on the, or knocking on the door with that. Greg Gindle definitely is someone that we have a shot with that. Zion Howard, maybe a 4x4. So I think we'll have a lot better representation at the national championships this year.